So the next place we're going is... We are kayaking.
80 different troll art. I'm not gonna lie, this moment feels a little outside of my comfort zone.
This morning we packed up, cleaned up, and now we're heading out on a hike.
And it says there are no less than 80 works of art performed by Janae.
That's cool carving.
With a troll coming out of its ear.
I love how creative it is that someone took a hike and turned it into an amazing art project. And it makes the hike a lot more fun to be looking for the trolls and looking at the amazing art that was done.
Kind of hike that you could come on again and again and rediscover something every time. Because I'm sure we're missing bunches of the trolls.
So, the trolls with tails, they're evil.
Is that what the legend is?
Yeah, and then the ones without tails are good. How do you know having a tail makes them mean?
That's the legend.
I think it's way more entertaining to like watch and see, like to look for cool trolls.
While you're hiking?
And this person who did it, he's so creative. Like I would never have thought to like do this stuff with a troll.
The way that he incorporated some of the natural landscape is really fun.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one so far.
We just talked to a fellow hiker, and it was started about 20 years ago. They put the first few sculptures in, and she said that it just keeps growing. Like she hasn't been for about 2 years, and she said there's lots more, so.
It's an ongoing art project.
This is the troll Vandal.
The wise leader troll.
And they all are following this person.
The artist has a guest book that you can sign up here, and so we're able to write and say thank you.
All right, Janae and I are heading up to kayak with Mom.
Yeah.
Is it best for me to go in the back?
Yeah, you want to steer. She does.
You're the one, you're the captain, right?
She is. She wears the pants.
No, I just love to kayak.
So the kayak we're taking out has a rudder for steering.
Yeah.
I can steer with my feet. I press on my toes.
You can try and press.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. And you try the other one.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So this is apparently a Swedish kjol, like a skirt, and you put it on to kayak so that you stay dry.
Makes sense. I always get wet.
Feeling pretty spiffy.
It's like a kilt. Perfect.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to carry me like that. You're ready. Okay, we're gonna push out, and then I put the rudder down.
Yeah, that's right. Correct. You have to do that. Here we go. Go, clap ahoy.
Thank you.
Have a nice trip.
We are kayaking. We're going through the bridge.
I'm so glad Janae's with us on this little adventure. We're trying to head to this island. On the map, we think it's called Borgo. Janae, how does the water feel?
Warm and cold.
Warm and cold. I absolutely love kayaking, so this is a highlight for me for sure. I'm loving this kjol that catches the water. That's genius. I'm loving steering with my feet. My arms are already tired, so I want to go much further, but I'm not sure. I need to strengthen my arms.
All right, Elise is taking a turn on the kayak with Kendra.
Jeremy looks like Santa Claus.
Bringing all of the children clean clothes for Christmas.
Except for those are dirty right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the laundromat.
I was going to walk, but then Jeremy offered to give me a ride. So this is the first time I've picked up this bag of laundry. It is remarkably heavy. We apparently put a lot of laundry in here.
The campground has a laundromat that you just sign up for a time slot to come in, and it automatically dispenses the detergent
That's crazy.
into it. So now I just have to figure out how to make it work. Okay, step one, figure out how to close it.
It worked. It's vargning.
Okay, so in
40 minutes.
40 minutes, I need to come move it to the dryers. I love using 2 washers at the same time. I might really like the laundromat life.
Pretty cool when it dispenses the soap for you too.
Right? Jeremy and I are headed back to go pick up the laundry, but I wanted to make a little travel recommendation. Don't get hacked on your first day of travel. That's been a very stressful undertone to what's been a really great trip so far. But it's so frustrating. Right now it's looking like we lost our J House Vlogs Facebook page, which is very sad. We've had that for 8-9 years. Loads of money, and then canceling cards, and then having to try to figure out how to get cards sent to us while we're abroad, and verifications of all the different things. Like, it has been a huge headache that Jeremy is dealing with all the time.
Make it stop.
Sweden was absolutely wonderful. I can't imagine a better start to our world trip, but we're off. It's time for our next destination, and we are traveling by what? How are we getting there?
Train.
Train. Is this your first train ride?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We checked the gates. Laura, what number are we going to?
I don't know.
Isaac?
Gate number 1.
That's why we have a buddy system. Caleb and Lacey, what gate are we going to?
1. I heard them.
Are you excited to go on a train ride?
Yes. It sounds so much like Harry Potter. Literally, I just recited something that Hermione says in the first Harry Potter on their way to Hogwarts.
The reason it was so confusing was that a train was delayed going to the same location we're going, and it was leaving now at the exact time our train was scheduled for. It was super confusing, but we were able to figure it out.
Oh, it's here.
Here it comes. This one's for us. Let's board. Okay, this way is ours.
That was fast. We're already leaving.
We are. And we're off. This train setup is pretty sweet. Us 4 girls have our own table. Dad's right there. And the boys are right there. And we're off. What you reading, Caleb?
The original Little Mermaid.
By who? Hans Christian Andersen. Since there's 7 of us, which is an odd number, there's often one person that has to sit alone. And usually we have that be Jeremy. That way he can try to get some work done. And I get to hang with Janae. She's like my all-time seat buddy, right?
All time. I got some Pez and an extender. This one is from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's a puppy. This is Pez, and you put it in the extender, and then you pull this out and you eat it. I'm doing watermelon flavored Pez. Want to do one? Sure, but just one. Okay. Actually, no.
It's actually a little intimidating how well this part of our trip went, because it makes me feel like we started so strong. I don't know if we can keep up with that. Like, we know there's going to be a lot of hiccups and challenges along this trip, but Sweden went really smoothly. It was amazing to be with our friends and to get that, you know, more local experience. This is the weirdest hand clap, or it's a game. I don't know what this game is.
It's like a game where you try to shoot the other person. So this is shoot.
It's kind of like rock, paper, scissors to a rhythm.
They just announced our stop on the train, and we have to get off in 20 minutes. And what did you tell me?
I don't want to. I'm having fun.
She doesn't want to get off the train. She's having fun. Well, good news for you. We're getting on another train.
How long is it?
I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. Janae, what did we just do?
Run for 200 million hours.
Is that what we did?
Yes.
We just switched trains, and our first train was running a little bit late, and so it was a very fast connection time, but we booked it across the train station. I keep wanting to call it a train port. It's not an airport, it's a train station. What are you doing over here?
I'm making sure my elbows aren't sweaty.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
So the next place we're going is Denmark.
We're crossing into Denmark. It's so pretty.
Yeah. 30 years ago I took a ferry across from Malmo to Copenhagen.
30 years ago?
Yeah. Okay, this is Thor. We're getting ready to go into Copenhagen. He's helping us know which stop to get off on. But he is a freestyle trampolinist. What do you call this?
Yeah,
Trampolinist?
or cheat tramper.
Yeah. And so it's just fun. Like, people do so many fun things around the world. And you're from Denmark.
Yeah, I'm from Denmark.
What should we do in Copenhagen?
There's a lot of things to do in Copenhagen. The Little Mermaid, for example.
Yeah.
The statue, very.
I'm reading that right now.
Yeah, the kids, our kids are all reading The Little Mermaid, so we'll go see the statue for sure. But yeah, you can check him out. What's your handle? So it's Thor_flips with a Z at the end.
Yep. I'm competing in the European Championships this summer, actually.
Really?
In Austria.
Can you hear that the language sounds different now?
Yeah, what is that language?
It's Danish.
What's English?
It's the language they speak in Denmark. We made it out of the central station.
There's so many bikes.
I'm not gonna lie, this moment feels a little outside of my comfort zone. We tried to get a train that got in earlier because I don't like to arrive in cities this late, but it didn't work. They were all sold out, and then our train got further delayed. So we're arriving even later than we had wanted to arrive. So that's okay, we're gonna make the most of it. We have a 1 kilometer walk to our hostel. It's right up there, we're almost there. You guys have been such troopers.
Do they provide breakfast?
Dan Hostel.
I'm tired from the bag on my shoulders.
Yes. Isaac was a trooper and carried 1 extra bag. So we get a bag of linens for each person. Here you go, buddy, here's your linens for your bed. It literally came out on this side. We couldn't all fit in the elevator. Jeremy just figured out what's going on.
No, I knew we didn't go where we were supposed to go, but I still don't know what I didn't understand the
Scan
instructions.
it right there. No, scan it, babe.
Oh, it said 11th floor. It actually did it. To C.
C.
But there are people in C.
That's okay. We'll take the next C elevator. It's hard to get instructions about what to do at midnight.
Why doesn't it just have buttons?
All right. We found you. We've got a private room with a private bathroom. Nice setup, huh?
I don't care where I sleep, I just want to fall asleep like that.
Okay, let's make you a bed.
Good night. Treehouse out.
Today is Midsummer Eve, which is a big celebration here in Sweden.